Well, hello, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Just out doing our checks in Burtonwood this morning. Good old cold Burtonwood services. That's where we stopped the night last night. We've not had a bad night really, we've been quite quiet. We've got a nice clean truck at the minute still. We've got no box on at the minute. We're heading back over to Northern Containers to pick one up for Halifax for this morning. So yeah, it's been quiet. We've had a long time in here. 4 o'clock yesterday we parked up. We've just come up to 6 o'clock in the morning the next day. I feel like as we're out doing our checks. It's not quite the flattest spot here today. I thought it would be a bit flatter in this corner. So obviously I parked in the middle yesterday when we ended the video, but I said I wanted this spot. It became free, so we moved over, but I don't think my suspension was fully down last night either, so we walked through this big puddle. But never mind, we'll get back into the truck and get on with our day now. So we're over at Leeds, ish, 7 mile away from Northern Containers. Just found the first bit of traffic to sit in. Well, got with it. We've had a clear run all the way over, an hour and 4 minutes from Burtonwood. It's not bad. Truck's still loud and making noises. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with it. There's no warnings on dashboard at all. It just doesn't sound right at all. But we'll just have to keep going with it and see what develops, won't we? That's all we can do. I have let office know last night, so just to let them know today, and if they get time they might get me to try and take it to DAF at Whitwood, them to have a quick look at it. But obviously we've got all the stuff in it now, so they can't tip the cab because we've got all our stuff in it. So we're not really sure what's happening with that, but we'll have to wait and see really. There we go, 5-minute delay added here. It's just because of roadworks on 621, that's why it's coming up to 7:15. But we're doing alright with time. We've got plenty of time at the minute, so we'll crack on and get through this traffic. We're at Northern Containers. We've been here about, how long have we been here? We'll be about 20 minutes or so, maybe half an hour maybe actually. It's just coming up to 5 to 8. It's queuing down the road a little bit. We finally just got inside now. We shouldn't be too long, I imagine, another half an hour and we should be at the front. And then sorted from there. So we should be okay for the job still at 10 o'clock. It ain't overly that far away. At least with us here, traffic's going to be dying down, I suppose. Truck's actually sounding a little bit better as well. The soot filters started clearing a little bit on it, which is good. Hopefully it keeps going at that, and it said soot level normal on it as well, so it's not doing the loud blowing anymore as such. It's still doing it, but it's not doing it as much. It's just doing it at like setting off speed and that, you know, and it's like putting most power on to get us moving. So the rest of the time we can hear like the rottiness of the engine again, so it's looking good. We're doing all right, at least. It's as long as it just keeps going, that's the main thing. Still no warning lights on dashboard, so that's always good to see, especially on a DAF. They do like to show up warning lights at times. But we're just sat here waiting to go get a 40-foot container on to go get loaded at Dewsbury. So we finally got a box. It's come up to 16 minutes past 9. So we've been roughly 2 hours in there. Currently 19 mile away from the job, and it's got us there at 10:15. So looks like we're running late again. There's no what we could do. If I'd have got there for 6 o'clock this morning and started at 4, that would have just been taking mick. I think that it'd have been too early to start that for a 10 o'clock job 20 mile away from here. So we got here for 7:20, and it just took us 2 hours to get a box. But oh well, never mind, it is what it is, isn't it? It's all sent to triers, I suppose. We can get straight out as well. So yeah, it's a decent box we've got though, at least. So get this loaded and back into Freightliner in Leeds, and I imagine that's probably going to be us for the day then. I can't see us doing much after this, but think we're just really quiet at the moment. Really quiet. But oh well, it is what it is. I'll go let the office know what time it's got us there at the moment, and see if I can get a sense of what's happening after this job, and we'll go from there. But I'll get off and go ring them now before it's too late and let them know. Oh, we have found a little bit of traffic here. This is what's going to make the job late, is this. Not sure what's going on though, because I'd seen further down the road in gap of wagons earlier, and it's about 20 seconds ago, and it's literally moving past here. I bet there's something broke down in lane 1, in hard shoulder lane, but they've just not put it on matrix. I bet that's what it is. It really wouldn't surprise me. Looks like it. Looks like there's something broken down on hard shoulder, but they're still having it all lanes running. Perhaps. What's happening then? Which wagons are getting? Are they queuing for? Are these queuing for junction I need then? I think these are queuing for the junction I need. Well, we need 606 junction, which is next one in 1.8 mile. So there could be a problem on the roundabout then, perhaps, where everyone's just getting over to keep moving. But we best stay in here, because if it's queuing we won't be able to get off. So sat nav, I say 15 minutes we can save, which is still going to put us as late. I don't know what way that's taking us though. No, we're not messing about that way. We're not messing about that way. We'll just sit in this. We'll have to just sit in it, unfortunately. There's no we can do. Saying 52 minutes to get to this junction in 1.8 mile. But what can we do? Office have said they're going to maybe try and get us down the road tomorrow, down a gateway. Just try and give this truck a good run to see if it can clear itself. They've had a few problems with trucks before, these XGs, and they've said a good run sort of cleared it. So it takes like an hour and a bit to clean SUP filter. You know, we're hardly getting run at minute. So if they can get us a fairly heavy load on down a gateway, it should hopefully clear it. But they said there's no warning lights on dashboard or out. It slowly seems like it's getting better as well as the truck. I can hear engine more rather than that blower, so we'll see. We'll just have to keep going. So there's no warning lights on it, so just keep going in it. So hopefully this traffic does relieve a little bit, but it ain't looking great. It's got us there at 10:30 now. We're only 9 mile away. It's going to take us nearly an hour. Well, we're still not cleared the traffic. This is 606 coming up, but we're going to go to the next junction and back. It's hardly moving. We're in it for nearly 25 minutes and we hardly moved. We are going to get blocked by this person in front that's trying to get to front of queue, moving traffic, and then jump in at the last second. But I don't think they're going to have much joy, to be fair, because I can't see anybody letting them in. They have been waiting a while, all these in this queue here at the moment. We're going to struggle to get over to get around them as well. Oh, there's loads doing it. There's about 4 in front that I can see in a minute doing it. All I want to do is just get to this job and get loaded. It's absolute chaos. It must be roundabout the 606 that's knackered. Must be. But I can see it's been a little while still to get past this junction at the moment. Just chaos. Absolute chaos. Keep looking for a gap, see if we can get out, but there's no coming up at the minute. Bumper to bumper. It's 10:05 currently, so we are definitely late for the job now. We're only 7 mile away, but oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? I think the biggest problem is people trying to cut queue and get in at the last second is the bigger problem now. That is the bigger problem, but well, it is what it is, isn't it? I'll see if I can get a gap to get out in middle lane and get going again, but it's not looking likely. Okay, so we are on site here, just about to get loaded. They are actually lift this container up by the looks of it. They're lifting it off us and then they're going to put it on ground and load it and then put it back on us. They said about 3 hours to tip, so we can stay where we are. So if we get it on brake, we might get a split braking today, which would be very handy. It wasn't that bad a job to find, actually. It was all right in the end. I just wanted to get in here and get sorted with us being late. Just one less thing to sort of worry about. But yeah, they're just going to lift it off. We've got a little lifter. It just sort of straddles over us. Both sides. He's just getting in it now, is the lad, actually, to lift this off. And then we'll go from there. But we're, there we go, it's getting off. So we'll get loaded and get sorted in here. Okay, so we actually loaded early. They did say 3 hours. They did apologise. They got confused in the load slightly, and this is for a quick load. We're just over an hour in the end. So we'll make our way out of here. Just watch, there's a blind bend from the right here, apparently. Yeah. Well, we're coming out, I'm afraid. There we go, we're around. There's some weight on this. So I think the plan now is we've got 2 o'clock BBS booked at, that's a nice view of Halifax down there, isn't it? At Freightliner. Did ask for a 1 o'clock one, but they couldn't get any 1 o'clock BBSs. My sat nav's going to turn me right down here, but I'm not. I'm going to keep going straight down. Don't fancy that turning at all, you see. I'm going to try and come down here. This is where we came in. We came up this hill. So yeah, I'm going to try and get down to Riley's and get the container on for tomorrow for the Alfreton job that we've got down at Gateway. It does look like we are doing it at the minute, so that's a bonus. So if we can get it on, we can get down to like junction 29 or something like that then to park up, which will do us. I'm going to try and turn left here, but it ain't looking the best really, is it? Certainly ain't looking the best. I don't think anyone's going to let us go either. We really have to take nearly the other side of the road again, I think, here. Just waiting for someone, waiting for a gap at least to go. It's busy. There's a bit of a gap coming up. Well, maybe not. No one wants to let us go, do they, at all? Not one. So we're gonna be quite slow out of here. We're gonna have to just take a gap. I think any gap we can get at some point. We'll let this run a good pass though. As we wait for a gap, but bloody hell, man, come on. I don't think there's any traffic lights down there for people to try and to slow traffic down. It's just coming flat out. And then someone's come up, but she can't go anywhere because of me. And absolutely no one is going to let us go at all. Just absolutely no one's going to let us go either. She's just ridiculous. Absolutely no one's bothered at all either. No. No. No, bloody hell, man. There we go. She's round. Just. No. This is ridiculous, this truck. Why can't you get any gears? She just can't get a gear at all, man. Look at it. My foot is to the floor. Christ almighty. That were in manual as well, and it was still changing gears on it. Wow. Something alright with this. That's just crazy. That was just crazy. That wasn't even that steep of a hill, really. I don't think we've overly got that much of a load on. It's heavy, but it ain't heavy. This is where we'd have come out if we could have turned right, but I just didn't fancy it. It goes narrow at the end, you see. I probably would have been best coming down there, but oh well, we got let out. We got out eventually. It caused a bit of disruption, but that were just crap getting out of that junction. These gearboxes are shockingly bad in manual. Absolutely shockingly bad, but come on then, Cashew Midlet Road. But never mind, we made it, so we'll get round to Leeds. We're gonna have to wait an hour anyway to get in, but oh well. So we're gonna head to the Leeds yard actually. Brian and Dave are in there at the minute. We're gonna get them to have a quick look at this truck, just have a quick look over it, see if they can. So I imagine it's a fairly common noise and light fault. So if they can sort of know what it, at least if we know what it is, we take a step in the right direction, don't we? The soot filter is still cleaning though. It was half this morning when we set off, but just over half actually, when we set off from Seaforth, and it's now on a quarter. So it is still clearing, so it might just be that still, it's just burning it off. Just taking its sweet ass time about it. It's been doing this since Friday. But we'll see. It's been all right on the hills actually, the truck, after its initial let's just stop on this hill and have 5 minutes malarkey like it did earlier. It don't like it when it's sort of at camber changes. What a place for the cyclist to stop. Yeah, what a place for him to stop. Yeah, now they've finally realised. That takes all sorts, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll head round here and I can have a quick look, because we can't get until 1:45 anyway for this VBS. So if we just have 40 minutes or so here, it's just coming up to 1:55 at the moment. We can let them have a quick look at it and see what's what, and then we know if it needs to go in anywhere then, don't we? I imagine it might need to, but we'll have to wait and see on that front, won't we? But it is pulling really well though, really. This is 29 tonne we've got on here. You know, it's pulling like it's note. So you know, I'm not complaining. We've got plenty of power when we can get it down. Oh, it wants to behave anyway. I think it was just having to do a 90-degree turn, all centre of balance change, so it probably detected wheel spin on one at wheels, cut power down for traction control, and before you know it you're at a standstill, but never mind. So I'll shoot off, I'll go in here and go see them and see what they have to say. So we are around at Freightliner trying to sort of see what the hell is happening. It is letting us past. So it's queuing really bad here for bin place. But we've got to try and get into Freightliner as well. It's absolute chaos. It's just chaos. The thing is, we've probably got a bottleneck here now, you see. Bet I've caused a bottleneck by coming up as well. Because you can only get like 4 in at Freightliner before we start queuing back again. But Brian had a look at truck. He thinks it's just regeneration from DPF filter that's trying to kick in still. So we'll see on that, see if it does develop. Oh, for God's sake. This is just pathetic, innit? This is just pathetic. There's another one behind us as well, so we can't go anywhere still. Yeah, we're queuing to get in. Oh God, I'm betting, man. This is just rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. It's bin place next door, that's the problem. The recycling place. They've got a lot of wagons in at the moment. might be able to just at least try. Next time I move up, we'll be able to clear it at least. That'll be thin, but like I said, there's another container behind us anyway, so we're not last ones. Oh, it's all chaos and sent to triers, in it. Really sent to triers, but we'll get down it. We'll get there, one bit at a time. Okay, so we're an hour into the queuing. We're still here, still going strong, although the queue is moving now. We hadn't really moved for like 40 minutes, and all of a sudden it looks like they've started with the lifters again. They're not using the cranes in here, they're only using levy lifters. So they're loading the trains and having to do wagons, but the trains take priority, which is what knackers it all up here, to be fair. But we are moving alright now again, so we might get lucky, we might still be able to get down to Riley's and get this box on. I don't know where we're going to park like, but we might be able to, but we'll see how we get on. Oh, we're getting the box off. Finally. There we go. That's the box cleared. So all these lads down here are waiting for boxes on. So they're going to be waiting a while. But we've got ours off and we are away. Just talking with a lad there. Apparently it's to do with the cranes. They can't get the spare parts for the cranes, so they keep breaking down, so they're just not running them because of that. But you know, I don't know how old this crane is here, this one in front of us, but it's old. It looks very old. It's an old style one, you know. It's must break down every bloody day. But it's causing chaos is the queue in there, because oh, look at it, the queuing into lorry park. There's a Haywood stopped here who can't go, who's just sort of stuck there. Is he gonna let me go, this Knowles? Yeah, Knowles is letting me go in. Is it? If I get out of the way. If we get out of the way, we're away then, aren't we? There's one less wagon in here for him, but yeah, it's just utter chaos in there. But we should be able to get down to Riley's at least now to get our box on for tomorrow. So happy days. I'll have a word with the office, see if they'll pay me night out at iPort. Be easier if they do. It will be a lot easier for us, but I don't think we can even get out here at the minute, to be fair. Maybe. Well, we'll find out. You know, I need my sunglasses on. Sun's this way. There we go. Sun is on. Let's see if we can get out of here. Here we are, because I'm just going to follow down the petties in front. Just going to follow the one in front. Just chaos, man. Absolute chaos. Look at it. It's a recycling place that's queuing as well. It's like Freightliner have put a lad outside now to try and organise stuff. To be fair, recycling place ain't queuing that bad now. It's gone down as their queue, luckily. So when we first came in, it was chaos. It was blocked off, so you couldn't. Christ, don't matter. These lads are in for a long way here, to be fair, I think. But not us, we're away, so we'll get on to Riley's. I'll go give the office a ring and let her know we have escaped. And we'll go get the box on for tomorrow to get down the gateway with. Okay, so that's us at Riley's. At long last. Well, I say long last, it's been a straightforward drive for us, we've been alright. We're just sorting all the twist locks out. We'll go check this box as well, make sure it's all okay. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to park yet. We'll have to wait and see on that, because we're going to struggle to get in anyway, you see, because of all the it's rush hour. It's coming up to 4:30 now, so I'm just going to retort traffic on way down to junction 29 truck stop. You know, we're nearly 6 o'clock, probably about time we're there. If we can't get in there, we're knackered. So officers have said they'll try their best to sort it if we park at iPort, so I'll just take a chance, I think, and park here. Yeah, there's nowhere else for us to go. We need to get box on tonight to be able to cover the job comfortably in the morning, but we'll just have to wait and see. But we'll wait for him to go get us a box, we'll check it, get it on, and then go get parked up. But we'll go wait for a box first. Yeah, bringing the box down for us. Looks a knackered one though, to be fair. Let's have a look. See what it's actually like inside. Oh, it's actually a good box inside, to be fair, is this. If we can get door shut, alright, we'll take this one. The handles weren't even round in it when he's just put it down here. Come on, you bugger. There we go. Yeah, I'll take this one. Not the worst, it ain't the best. I'll do. So let's get this on and we can get out of here. Get parked up. I might even get out on a walk tonight as well. With it being nice weather. Oh dear. Yeah, the box coming down. We're all good to go then. Right, it's on at the back. It's not quite square, is it? So it's just needs going that way a bit, I think. Drag it back. There we go. She's on. We got there in the end. What's the tare weight? 2260 is the tare weight. We're all good to go on that. Not the best box, but it ain't the worst. It's a good one inside, so we're happy at that. So let's get round and get parked up for the night then now. So this is us coming down to Highport, good old Highport. I was tempted to run it, but traffic's just building up. It went from a 7 to a 14-minute delay. It doubled in space of about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile. So I thought, you know what, we've got a space we can guarantee to get in here. So that's what we'll do. We'll get in here and call it a night. So what we gain today, we lose tomorrow potentially. So, you know, it swings and roundabouts. It'll still be 6:30 start in the morning probably anyway, so it's not like we're going to save much. There'd been a 7 o'clock start down at junction 29 as well, but getting here, I can get out on a walk while the sun's still shining as well, which would be a rarity. That doesn't usually happen. Certainly doesn't usually happen. There we go. See if we can get a decent spot in here. Yeah, I might put it, yeah, I'll put it next to this lad here because it's an empty trailer and he's probably here for the night anyway, this lad next to us. So I've at least got a quiet thing on one side, which will certainly do me. So I'm going to get off and end this video here so I can get out on a walk. Well, it's like I say, it's still nice and sunny. So it has been a nice day today. It has been really nice. It's not often we get days like this, but I suppose it is spring, so we should try and get used to it really, shouldn't we? So yeah, I'll get off, stop rambling on like I usually do, and I will see you all in the next one.